Hello, my friends. We're on 1410 multiplication and division inequalities with rational numbers. We're on page 400 in the textbook. This is just a short example video. Since we've already been over this topic a couple of times, these are just longer problems. Okay, so you have 388.8 is greater than or equal to 32.4x minus 97.2. So our first step here is we're going to add 97.2 on both sides to combine like terms. Okay. Okay, so we have 486 on our left. Okay, is greater than or equal to 32.4x. So again, right here, what we're looking at here, oopsie. Right here, this is a multiplication equation. Okay, so we're going to the inverse multiplication, which is division. Divide by 32.4. Okay. So we're going to have x. It's going to be less than. I'm just going to kind of flip-flop them here, so I have x on the left. That's why I flip my sign around. Is less than or equal to 15. Okay. Same thing here if I would have written this. 15 greater than or equal to x. Either one works. Alrighty? Okay. 2 times negative 8.69y minus 121 is less than or equal to negative 37.18. So we're going to distribute this. So 2 times negative 8.69y is going to be negative 17.38y. Okay. 2 times negative 121 is going, I'm sorry, 1 point, I apologize. This is actually 1, whoa. 1.21, my bad. Okay, so sorry. So that is going to be 2 times negative 1.21 is going to be negative 2.42. Less than or equal to negative 37.18. Okay, I'm going to add 2.42 on both sides. Add like terms. Oh. Cancel those bad boys out. Then we have negative 17.38y less than or equal to negative 34.76. Again, this is a multiplication equation, so we're going to divide by negative 17.38. Negative divided by negative is going to end up to be a positive. These are going to cancel out. So y is less than or equal to, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I divided by a negative on both sides of my inequality, so that is going to make my inequality sign flip or reverse this direction. So sorry, I almost forgot that. There we go. So negative divided by negative is going to be a positive. Our answer is going to be 2. So y is greater than or equal to 2. Remember, when you divide or multiply by a negative on either side of the inequality like that, your inequality sign is going to flip or reverse to the opposite way. But since it had this or equal to little sign underneath it, that'll stay with it right there. Okay? All right. All right, 3.6 minus f over 3.6 is greater than negative 6.4. So I'm going to subtract 3.6 on both sides. Cancels that out. You have negative f over 3.6 is greater than, so this is really, we're adding 2 negatives here. Okay? All right, so this is going to be negative 10 over here. So this was negative 6.4 plus a negative 3.6, which would be negative 10. This is a division inequality, so I'm going to multiply by my denominator on both sides. 3.6. 3.6. We have negative f is greater than negative 36. Negative 10 times 3.6 will be a negative 36. Okay? Now, our variable in the end cannot be negative, so I'm going to divide by a negative 1 on both sides. It's going to cancel out the negative there. We just divided by a negative on both sides of this inequality, so that means our inequality sign is going to flip. So we have f is less than positive 36, because negative 36 divided by negative 1, it's going to be a positive 1. Okay? So that's all I've got for you guys. So take your time, copy down these examples, and I'll see you next time in class. Adios, amigos.